Welcome, my friends, to Fun Fact About Astrology Part 3. This is going to talk a little bit about the dynamic between having both Sagittarius placements and Capricorn placements. So if you have both Sagittarius placements and Capricorn placements in your birth chart, let me know down in the comment section below. But I want to make this video to talk a little bit about the dynamic between the two, because they are both very different signs. Now, Sagittarius, I talked about Sagittarius as a whole on the first part that I made of my series. And Sagittarius is a very fun-loving placement. It's a placement that is basically home to the party animals, right? You guys enjoy a good time, very lighthearted, very much a sign of fun, right? And when we talk about the dynamic between that and Capricorn, Capricorn is very different because Capricorn is ruled by the planet Saturn. And Saturn is all about hard work, discipline, waiting your turn. It's all about, basically just waiting. It's about patience. It's about structure. It's about routines. It's very much the not fun sign of the zodiacs. So when we think about the dynamic between the two, if you have planets in both placements, for example, I have my south node in the sign of Capricorn, but I also have my moon and Pluto in the sign of Sagittarius. So very different dynamics there. And how they differ is, if you have, for example, take my chart, south node in Capricorn, what we know about the south node is that it is the node, it's one of the nodes of the moons, referred to as K2 in Vedic astrology. But so wherever you have your south node are things that you come into this life that are very easy for you. It's not really something that you have to work a lot towards. Whereas your north node is basically your destiny. It's kind of where you're striving to be at. So having a Capricorn south node, for example, hard work is going to come easy to you, right? You can put in the work and not even really think about it. How that dynamic kind of differs when you have Sagittarius placements, though, is that you'll always want to search for, depending on what planets you have in your chart, you're going to want to search for that fun and joyous aspect of life. You enjoy having fun. You enjoy maybe going out. You enjoy maybe staying in. You just enjoy indulging in whatever it is, whether that's food, drinks, entertainment, right? Just having a good time partying. Sagittarius is a very indulgent sign, and how that differs with Capricorn is a very much opposite of that, to where Capricorn is all about discipline, structure. And so if you have a lot of Capricorn placements, you might not be inclined to want to go out as much. But with the Capricorn and Sagittarius dynamic, you have a innate ability to work hard, right? You have a good work ethic about you. It becomes tricky when you have Sagittarius because you're always going to have, depending on what planets, like I said before, you're always going to want to have that drive to want to have fun. You're always going to want to look for those exciting times within your life, right? It's a true adventurer. You want to go out, you want to party, you want to be entertained, right? You are all about a good time. And so whereas, finding balance is the key in your chart if you have both Sagittarius and Capricorn placements, because they're two very different signs. But being able to balance structure and routine with, occasionally taking a day off and having a day for yourself, really indulging in what it is that you enjoy, is going to be balancing. It's going to be the what is important in order to achieve success in your life, is balancing that adventure archetype that you innately have with your discipline, structure, and the hard work ethic that you come into fruition with, right? Now, this can be a negative depending on what planets you have, but everybody's chart has negatives. Everybody's charts has negatives, just like everybody's chart has positives. And so that is an interesting thing about this dynamic, is that they're very different, but if you use them both accordingly, then you can actually really strive for success a lot of the times in your lifetime, because having that adventurous archetype where you want to explore is key to your growth, as well as having structure, having discipline, having routine. And so being able to balance the two is ultimately what's going to be key for you if you have both Sagittarius and Capricorn placements within your chart. And so I really hope this video helped you guys out. I hope you learned a little bit of something from this video. Let me know if you have both Sagittarius and Capricorn placements in your chart. Let me know if you have Capricorn placements specifically, and also let me know if you have Sagittarius placements within your chart as well, because I'm very curious. I'd love to know, and I'd love to just be able to talk to you guys. So thank you so much for watching this video, and drop your sign down in the comments below as well. But with all that being said, my friends, have a wonderful afternoon, morning, or night wherever you're at, and peace, love, and happiness. Mwah.